One of the most powerful tools that we have available to us today in terms of teaching and educating others is video. I mean, you're watching one right now, and it can convey a lot of information in a very short time. Well, unless I'm talking. Yeah, but you get that. Okay, so how does Microsoft 365 and video play well together? Isn't the Office applications only for documents and boring PowerPoint presentations that everyone walks through? Well, it used to be. Now we have access to a new tool. Well, it's actually been around for a while, but now I think it's actually kind of cool. Let me jump over and show you what I mean. So over here, we've got our Microsoft 365 landing page. This is where the home of everything that if you want to learn about 365 is where you should go visit. I've done this to death. You just get used to coming and seeing this. Okay, so I'm going to go up to our app launcher and we're going to look for Stream. Now, if you don't have Stream there, then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down to find or explore all apps, and you're going to go into that page and have a look for the application that you're going to look for Stream. It's going to be in there, trust me. Right now we get and load up this. What's Stream doing? Stream provides a interface that showcases all the videos across your entire platform. So every video that you have access to within your system, whether it's in SharePoint, OneDrive, or Teams, is going to be stored here. It's going to show up here. So you can go and actually view all those particular items. Now, we'll go into how each video is presented and how they're managed later, but for right now, they're just a file in somewhere, and there's some special metadata hiding in the background. We'll get to that. So what we can do is we can take any video source that you've already pre-recorded, maybe you got it from other sources, or you use a third-party tool to do those recordings and upload them. There's a reason why you want to do that. Not only if it's a nice, easy place to store it, but you can do other cool stuff. Again, something I'll get to in a minute. The next one is recording, and you can also build playlists. I'm going to go into recording because this is the thing we want to do. Here we go. Now, this is coming from my other camera, my inbuilt laptop camera, whilst my other video is coming from my studio cam. So what does this allow us to do? Well, we'll see here that there's a little timer up the top. It says 15.00, so 15 minutes. So you've got a 15-minute timer to get your message through. And let me tell you, if you can't deliver your message in 15-minute bites, shorten it. Right? You want to get it nice and crisp. You want to break it down into smaller pieces. So let me sort of go through. So if you don't like video, we can switch to audio only. We've got video as well. We've got a whole bunch of drawing tools and other things. Please just go and explore. But let's just say, for example, we can put on some text, and we can move that around and we can stick that up here. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't really want to have that there. So the other thing we can do is we can record a screen. So we can do this by just recording screen. What that will do is you'll pick a screen or a window or a tab within your browser and you just go off and record. Now that's useful and powerful because it's quick and easy. It does have a small window of view, a little square box that you can move around or just turn off completely and move it to a different location. So you can resize it and move it and put it to different places. Again, go and explore and use that. What I want to show you is a little trick that you can do to make it look a little bit more fancy, if you like. And we all know about virtual backgrounds. Right, the traditional blur the background, etc. Because you're too embarrassed by all the junk that's behind you, but you don't want to put up one of the boring other backdrops, right? And you can see here it sort of doesn't cut my head out very well in terms of, how that looks, right? You need some decent lighting to make that work. Or a decent camera in this case. Green screen, etc. But here's another cool feature. You can use a screen as a backdrop. Now, it's going to start recording as soon as I click this button, and you'll see what happens. So I'm going to share this other screen. It's going to start recording my third screen over here, and you can see that my face is right in the middle, and that's probably not good for your recording. Now we're already a few minutes in. Now I'm going to get myself out of the way just by clicking this presenter button up the top here. I'll just zoom in so you know which one I'm talking about. Right. so we can get this presented. Now you can move this guy around and put it wherever you like. It's just doing that, it's doing the cutout. You can't resize it, but yeah, you can move that person around. So it's just doing it looks like a disembodied head, right? Just sort of appearing over the overlay the email. So I'm sharing my email, my screen over here, so I can switch between. You can see that I'm switching between that. I can also, whilst I'm doing this, I can do my, I can, sort of draw on the screen to highlight certain things. And in the recording, it's only going to see that. It's not going to see this little pop-up. Cool. You can change the color for emphasis, etc. Saying, yeah, we're looking at the dates, etc. So now when I'm done, I hit stop. Now at this stage, I can just stop the recording and then go and review, or I can take a breath. Take a breath. And then start recording again, because I've still got another 14 minutes on the clock. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to review that. Put my third screen over here, and you can... All right, so now it's going to start playing, and you're going to listen to your own voice. You're going to hate it, but, that's the way it works. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly clean this up, because I want to get rid of the fact that I was right over the top of that, till I get down into the corner here, and we go, yeah, we move me around. There we go. That's where we want to stop it. Right, so I'm going to split that. I'm going to select on my third screen. I'm going to put my third screen over here, and you can see that I'm going to pause that, and then I'm going to delete that little clip there. All right, so you need to split it so that you get actually, to be able to trim that one out. Once you're done, then you're happy. You can also trim by moving things around. You can add more. So if you've got other video that you want to add in, you can add additional video in there. So maybe you've got a bookend videos, etc. You can just add them in. So it's a mini video editing suite. You can add music over the top or another voice, etc. if you want. When you're done, you click finish. Sweet, nice and easy. So now it's going to create this video for me. Now I'm going to get into this as quick as I can. Excellent. The video is now created. It's going to start playing again. Go around and put it wherever you... All right, so now we've got that video. So let me just sort of break down the anatomy here. We can change the name of this particular, the title of this particular recording. We can put a description in here. All right, that doesn't actually change the file name. You've got to rename the file name up here if you want to go and rename that. It also show you where that file is. So if you actually want to go and see where that file is, that's all hidden up here. So you can actually go and see that particular file, and you can move this file to a new folder if you want. Right, so once you're done, you move it to the location you want. Now, a couple of little things to note is you can put a different thumbnail in here. Now, this is really important for when you're sharing externally, and you don't want that dumb face with your mouth open, etc. You can pick the right frame in the video or upload a custom image. You can also put the about, which is all of this stuff down here. And the other thing is that you can generate a transcript from this. So we're just going to quickly pick the right language, and then off we go, and it's going to go and translate that. So if you're speaking in a foreign language, you just pick the language and it will do that translation for you, transcription for you. We can also break it up into chapters. So for very long videos, we can break it up into segments. So you can say, all right, this is part 1, part 2, part 3, or whatever it's broken up into. Then you'll get those little markers within the video, similar to what you see in YouTube. We can also allow comments. Again, people can troll you or provide commentary around what it is. You can also turn on noise suppression if you don't have a good mic or there's a lot of background noise. Analytics is useful so you can see how many people have been watching it, right? So once you've done that, well, again, we've got, we can add it to a playlist. We can move it to another location. This is really useful if you're building out an intranet or a systems hub and you want to go and put all these videos there to make sure that people can see those videos. Make sure you put it into a SharePoint site or a team that these people that need to see it can see it, right? They get access to video. However, we've got another easy way of doing that, and that's through Share. And we can copy the links and all that sort of stuff, but we're going to bring up your share dialog. This is really important because what you might do is do a video for a client and saying, hey, I just want to capture my thoughts on what we just talked about and how we can actually go and do more together. We do this through the Share Anyone, change it to being view, and then block download. We hit apply. Now we can copy that link and send it to them job done. Everyone's happy, and we can go and knock this out of the park in terms of getting more stuff done. The advantage here is that you're recording it directly into OneDrive or SharePoint. You've got the sharing capabilities there. It's got all the tools and everything that you need already built into the platform. And you don't have to pay for yet another tool or learn yet another tool. So Stream, it's designed for anyone to quickly and easily record semi-professional videos so that you can share with clients nice and quickly, or you can share with your team and show them how to get stuff done. So if you haven't already, go and explore and start streaming. We want to watch more of your videos because there's enough of me out there. All right. Bye for now. I hope you found that was useful.